yo, yo, welcome to the show.
Yo YouTube, what is good? Happy Sunday, welcome back to another video. It's July 14th and just like every other Sunday, I'm going to be answering this simple question. What am I buying? Pretty much I talk about what I plan to be buying this week inside my taxable brokerage account inside Robinhood. If you're interested in signing up, please feel free to go in the description, use my link that will give you and me a free stock or a couple of free stocks or something like that. It's definitely better to use a link if you are gonna sign up, so consider doing that. But without further ado, if you're into this kind of thing, I buy my stocks based on just what I'm feeling, based on ex-dividend dates, based on maybe I'm down in a position, so I'm averaging down, or sometimes I do average up, so it happens to it just is what it is. Um, if you want to see that, like and subscribe, and let's go. So this portfolio as of a couple minutes ago was sitting at $16,288.96, up on the day almost a $1.01%. Just as usual, I am gonna be dropping $170 into the portfolio, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This week I wanted to like maybe lower it because it's been an expensive week. My phone broke, got a bunch of other expenses. Like, I swear, all my big expenses always come at the same time, expected or unexpected. They just know. Anyways, I just want to try to stay consistent with this. I mean, even if my external money, like my bank accounts go down, like eventually they will bounce back. But the earlier stages of your investments, I think you do want to like front load it, like as hard as it might be, just try to keep it going. So we're just gonna try to do that. $170, sticking to the usual routine. $85 is one set of buys on Tuesday the 16th, and then the second set, 85, on Thursday. So let's look at what we're buying on the 16th, July 16th. We're buying SPY, S&P 500 ETF. One of the best things you can buy, in my opinion, it's a basket of the 500 largest companies within the U.S. Very wholesome ETF. I think the U.S. stock market is a good thing to invest in. So having the 500 top things inside your basket, I think is a good decision. So we're adding zero point zero 0.04 of a share to our portfolio. That's gonna take us to 3.35 shares in total. Secondly, we're getting VTI. This VTI is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. So within, imagine the US. I'm sure probably like most of you live in the US. Every single company that exists within the US that trades publicly is is umbrellaed is included in this VTI ETF. So, if you go to freaking Home Depot, of course that's a big company that everyone knows, but something as small as I don't really know any small companies off the top of my head, so I don't know why I'm going there. But the point I'm trying to make is that every company, every American company that trades publicly is included here. So when you buy any amount of this, you are buying into every US company that trades publicly. It's a good way to diversify. I think I think it's a good investment. I prefer having SPY because I prefer picking the top ones and using that as my basket rather than like I know I'll have the top ones, of course, in VTI, like the top 500 that would be in SPY, but I'll have like 2,500 other companies that some of them could be pulling me up. Don't get me wrong, because some of the not top 500 companies in the US could be outperforming the top 500 overall. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully this is not too complicated. Um, it's just another way to diversify. Points we're adding point one of a share that's gonna take us to 5.1 shares in total. Next, we're buying QQQ. Oh my gosh, another ETF, another basket. This one is just 100 companies. I think it's like the top um 100 companies that is not finance and yeah, I think something like that. The top 100 companies that's not finance based on the Nasdaq 100 or whatever. I I should get better at explaining that one. This is a new one to the portfolio. I like it because it's very tech heavy, and I know my portfolio is already tech heavy, and my SPY is already tech heavy, and VTI is probably already tech heavy. But we're just going with the times, you know. That's how the investing atmosphere is. So I think QQQ also a strong, tried and true ETF. Obviously, way proven itself over the years, over the decades, and I think this is a very happily added forever hold to the portfolio. Costco, this one we're buying based on an ex-div date, July 26th. Costco, I think it's a long-term hold. At the moment, I'm liking my position in it. Just want to add more. Not the greatest dividend payer, but I'm happy that it pays a dividend. It usually pays a special dividend every year, so that is something to look forward to. But this is just a long-term hold. I mean, not really for the dividends per se. Zero point zero 0.02 shares we're gonna be adding. That's gonna take us to 0.57 shares in total, and that gives us an estimated total buy on Tuesday of $81.61. On Thursday, July 18th, we're looking to buy some SCHD, Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. This is just another basket of companies, focuses more on dividends or good or growing dividend payers. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. We're adding zero point 0.3 of a share. That takes us to 13.81 shares in total. We're gonna be adding SPY G, which is oh my gosh, imagine like S&P 500 like a SPY, but you take the best growers, I guess, from that and make a smaller basket. We're buying that ETF. 25% of a share. And that's gonna take us to 7 shares in total. This one has had really good growth so far. I think I'm up over 20% in that position. Imagine all my money was in that. Crazy. Um, Also on the 18th, our last two buys, we're buying more QQQ and we're buying more Costco. Nothing crazy. Adding 3% more of a share of QQQ. That's going to take us to 1.06 total shares. So over the span of the week, we're buying zero point 0.6 of a share in total, or zero point 0.06 of a share in total. But we're spreading that over 2 days. Good way to diversify your buys. Might be up on one day, down on the other day. Might be up on both days. You just never know. So why not? Same with Costco, where we're buying zero point 0.03 shares more. That's gonna take us to zero point 0.6 shares in total. This is taking us from the 0.57 that we would have had or will have had on Tuesday to zero point 0.6 that we will have had after the Thursday buys, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's gonna be all the buys. Again, buying more Costco for the ex-div date, July 26th. Estimated buy total buys in on that day, $85.19, and that should be the end of it. As usual, simple question: what stocks are you guys buying this week? If you want to share that, feel free to drop it in the comment. Otherwise, I will see you guys. Well, I'll reply to your comment. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.